All right, I'm going to go through all four of these problems in one video. So feel free to stop at any time. Try one on your own, okay, and then restart the video. All right, so I'm going to take it slow first, all right, because I know you're new at this stuff. So I am just going to, write out more than I would normally write out, okay? So I'm going to break this function into two parts, right? I'm going to call u x squared, and I'm going to call v e to the 2x, right? And this y function is the product of those two functions. All right. Now to apply the product rule, I need the derivative of the first, right, which is just going to be 2x, and I need the derivative of the second as well. So that's going to be 2e to the 2x. All right, so now it's just a matter of applying the product rule. Okay, so I'm going to call the derivative dy dx, and what do I get? It's going to be the derivative of the first, 2x, times the second, e to the 2x, plus the first, x squared, times the derivative of the second, 2e to the 2x. Okay, that's all there is to it. All right, so try the next one. Pause the video and try the next one. All right, so let's go through this one. I'm gonna take it slow and break it up. I'm gonna call u t cubed, okay, and I'm gonna call v natural log of t plus 1. Okay, I need the derivative of the first, u prime, which is just going to be 3t squared using the power rule, and I need the derivative of the second. So I'm going to get 1 over t plus 1. Now, technically, I should use the chain rule on this, but when you take the derivative of t plus 1, you just get 1. So that's it. That's the derivative of the second. So now I'm just going to use the product rule. All right, so I need the derivative of the first times the second, natural log of t plus 1, plus, right, we need the first times the derivative of the second. So that's going to be 1 over t plus 1. All right. Now, don't simplify these things. Do not simplify these things. I don't want you to simplify these things. For one thing, it's easy to make a mistake as you're simplifying these kind of ugly looking things. So you save yourself some time by not simplifying. Plus, it's easier for me to check. And I just realized I made a mistake. This should have been t cubed, right? Because the first is actually t cubed. All right, so sorry about that. All right, but anyway, I was saying that that don't simplify these. I don't want to see them simplified. In fact, I may not accept them if they're simplified. Okay, so be warned. All right, so let's again just take this slow. I'm gonna break this this equation up into the product of two functions. I'm going to call u e to the x, and v is 3x squared plus 5x. Okay, I need the derivative of the first, which is just going to be e to the x. I need the derivative of the second, which is going to be 6x plus 5. Okay, so let's apply the chain rule. So dq dx, right, is equal to the derivative of the first times the second, 3x squared plus 5x. All right, plus the first, sorry, the derivative of the first. No, wait, I already took that. Okay, so it's the derivative of the first times the second, plus the first times the derivative of the second. All right, so 6x plus 5. All right, that was a little confusing because the derivative of the first and the first is the same thing. So, but yeah, just take it slow, one step at a time. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Let's see. I'm going to break this up into the product of two functions. I'm going to call u just 3x, and v is equal to the square root of 2x minus 1. But I'm going to write it just because it's easier, I think, to take the derivative of it if it's written as a power, right? So rather than 2x minus 1, or square root of 2x minus 1, I'm just going to say 2x minus 1 to the 1/2. U prime is just 3. V prime is 1/2 times 2x minus 1 to the minus 1/2, right? It's 1/2 minus 1. And then I need to use the chain rule, right? Because I need to take the derivative of the inside function. So I'm going to get a 2. All right, now I do see a nice little simplification here. This is pretty minor. I'll allow that if it's just something minor. All right, so let's calculate r prime of x. All right, we need the derivative of the first times the second, 2x minus 1 to the 1/2, plus the first times the derivative of the second, which is just 2x minus 1 to the minus 1/2. All right, all there is to it. You just have to practice. You just have to practice and you'll get it. So next thing we're going to talk about is the quotient rule, and I'll meet you in the next video.